To understand the profound meaning of seeing karma to transform karma, we must first look directly at the nature of karma and how it operates in each person's life. Karma is not something fixed, unchanging, or an unalterable sentence. Karma consists of habits, tendencies, actions, words, and thoughts accumulated from the past, from many lifetimes, continuously forming a flow in the present. When we recognize a certain karma operating within us, such as anger, selfishness, jealousy, or stagnation, that awareness is not meant for self-pity, blaming fate, or accepting destiny, but rather to open a new path, recognition, compassion, and transformation. A true Buddhist practitioner does not view karma as an excuse to give up, but sees it as the raw material of life that needs to be transformed through wisdom and compassion. For example, when sitting in a car with a fellow practitioner and hearing words that make one uncomfortable, instead of blaming or enduring with frustration, a person with insight will ask themselves, why is this person like this? Could it be that they are being influenced by ignorant habits? From there, instead of developing feelings of avoidance or negative reactions, compassion and sympathy for that person's suffering will arise, because everyone has their own karma, their own delusions, and all seek peace and happiness. This awareness is the first step in transforming karma. To transform karma, the first thing needed is compassion. Compassion is not about condoning, neglecting, or turning a blind eye to evil, but about clearly seeing the root cause, understanding the deep reasons, and then gradually finding ways to transform it. For example, in a family, everyone wishes their children and grandchildren to become good people who live usefully. In a spiritual community, everyone hopes their brothers and sisters realize their true nature and let go of greed, anger, and ignorance. But wishing alone is not enough, because each person also needs sufficient merit, wisdom, and conditions to receive goodness. Sometimes, no matter how much we speak, the listener does not understand. This is neither our fault nor theirs, but because each person's merit and conditions differ. Therefore, those who practice Buddhism need to know how to wait, be patient, and not rush or force anyone to change according to their own will. Like the story of the monks during the Buddha's time, even though they were close to attaining arahantship, just a single thought recalling past wrongdoings was enough to make them hesitate and unable to progress further on the path to enlightenment. Only when the conditions were right, hearing a timely and appropriate teaching, would they awaken, transform their past karma, and attain liberation. We are the same. To transform karma, first we must clearly see our own karma, not blame circumstances or others, and at the same time recognize the bad habits and tendencies that control us. Once we realize this, we must actively correct ourselves, not sit there complaining and waiting for someone to save us. We must create good conditions ourselves, like holding a torch, pouring oil, merit, lighting the fire, wisdom, then illuminating ourselves and helping others to light that flame as well. Oil is merit, fire is wisdom. Only when these two elements harmonize can we maintain the light of transformation for a long time. To transform karma, one needs to start from two aspects, body and mind. The body is the physical part, the mind is the consciousness and thinking. For example, a person with diabetes always craves sweets, but if they do not understand the biological principles inside the body, they will only blame themselves for being weak. Knowing the cause clearly, we will know how to adjust from lifestyle, diet, to ways of thinking. Similarly, young people nowadays are heavily influenced by technology, frequently exposed to electronic devices, leading to disrupted biological clocks and physiological imbalances. If we understand the problem clearly, instead of blaming, we will know how to adjust the living environment and guide the youth towards a healthy, self-controlled lifestyle. In every relationship, whether between parents and children, teacher and student, fellow practitioners, or colleagues, the important thing for transformation is respect, sincerity, and tolerance. Never look down on beginners, and do not be complacent thinking you are superior to others in experience or knowledge. The Buddha teaches that everyone has Buddha nature. It just needs to be awakened, and anyone can become an enlightened person. When we look at others with compassionate eyes, seeing that they also have the potential to become Buddhas, we ourselves will no longer have anger or fun now over trivial matters. If you want to give feedback or correct someone, you need to choose the right time and moment, speak sincerely, use gentle language, and bring benefits to the listener and the public, rather than to satisfy your ego or vent frustration. Only then will the feedback truly have transformative value, helping the listener realize and adjust without feeling hurt or losing trust. As for children and the younger generation, the most precious things we can pass on are wisdom and morality. Wisdom helps distinguish right from wrong and recognize temptations in modern life, while morality acts as an antibody that prevents their souls from being invaded by the bacteria of greed, anger, and ignorance. Life may change and society may fluctuate rapidly, but those who possess wisdom and morality remain steadfast and at peace amidst the flow of life. Finally, meditation practice is the key method to transform karma. Sitting in meditation helps the body to be calm and the mind to be quiet, creating a solid foundation for recognizing and transforming deep-seated habits. When the body is calm and the mind is still, worries and frustrations will settle, making it easier for us to be tolerant, compassionate, and know how to act harmoniously with those around us. This is the path for each person to transform their own karma, while also contributing to the transformation of the collective, family, and community, creating a peaceful, happy, and progressive living environment. Transforming karma is not a matter of 1 or 2 days, but a long process that requires patience, calmness, and perseverance. Anyone can transform if they know how to look deeply, understand clearly, empathize, and act with wisdom and compassion. And when each person gradually transforms themselves, their family, spiritual community, and society will also become better day by day. This is the deepest meaning of seeing karma to transform karma on the path of practicing Buddhism.